Hello, good morning everyone. Welcome back to our daily webinar. Suddenly it's Friday again, so happy end week to all. Okay, so I just gonna put up a poll here, okay, to see how many of you are first timers, and if you are, warm welcome to joining us today. And while we still have people streaming in, let me share with you a little more of what we do each day. So we have a daily webinar where Jin will be walking through with us his thoughts and ideas for a specific currency pair for each day. Monday we have Australian and Kiwi dollar, Tuesday Euro, Wednesday Pound, Thursday Yen and Gold, and lastly today we have mainly US CAD and Bitcoin. Okay, today Jin will be talking about the US CAD and Bitcoin. Friday is kind of our flexible day, so other than Bitcoin, we used to talk about oil. Okay, and in the future, who knows what interesting currency pair or cryptocurrency pair we have. Jin will be taking us through different time frames. Okay, so this webinar will be very beneficial to both long-term and short-term investors and traders. He will be going through what could move prices, some possible trade ideas, and also highlighting the potential targets and risks for each idea. However, as usual, a short disclaimer, any information shared during this session is not intended to be a trade recommendation, but solely the opinions and views of Jin. So please remember to do your own analysis prior to entering any trades. A short introduction about myself. I'm Jonathan and I've known Jin for about 5 years, first as a student, then a trader and coach, and now a business partner. We run LCMS Traders where we conduct our trainings, okay, to teach you guys how to be profitable in trading, as well as Forex Briefcase, which is our managed account service, where we trade your capital for you. And Jin trades an AUM of over 9 million USD on a daily basis. Apart from that, he has also been invited to speak on many stages globally. And in fact, I'm sure one of the reasons why you might be here is because you have seen him through these events, even these events recently without events, radio stations, and even TradingView, where he is one of the top authors there. Okay, so as before I hand the time over to Jin, just one last poll. Okay, how did you get here? And as you guys are filling in your options, okay, I think Jin, I can hand it over to you.
All right, good morning everybody. How you're doing today? Thumbs up, good stuff. Come on, any reaction? Anyone? Kim Hong's doing badly. He's lost some money, and the only reason why he's doing bad is probably lost some money on his trades. Good stuff. All right, so we are live on Facebook, Forex Trading Asia. I say this all the time. No one does anything after I say it. So let's hope today is going to be a little bit special. Let's hope today is going to be a little bit different. If you get the chance, jump onto Forex Trading Asia, click like, click share. Let's get more people on this call. Same thing I'm going to tell you is I want you, those of you who have not already joined, I know most of you already are on it, but those of you who are not, Jim is going to put in the link on the Zoom chat here. It is 4daycourse.lcms.com.sg. Info is all there. I want to be teaching you how to trade over 4 days, how to trade, how I look at the markets, how I identify my trends, support, resistance, read the news. So read the news, look at trend, determine your support resistance lines. I'll give you the indicators and I'll teach you how not to be caught by any surprises in the market. All the indicators that I use, the templates that I have on my MT4, I will give it to you. No strings attached. MT4 will give it to you as well. This whole program over the 4 days is going to be fully online, fully streamed online, okay? So what that means is you will attend. We will send you the link, how to attend, what to do, set up everything for you. You attend, you can ask questions, we can repeat, we can make sure that you know what you're doing, we know whether you're learning it or not. Okay, so it's not a video that you watch and it's one directional. We're going to and fro, making sure you learn and you can make some profits. What you learn, it's all there. You know, I've been saying this so many times, I'm getting a bit bored of it already. So we might take down this site pretty soon if people do not sign up. Okay, so I don't know when we'll take this down, but make sure you sign up as soon as possible. It is not going to be $4,000. It's going to be absolutely $0. You just have to make sure that you're available on the 22nd, 24th, 29th, and the 1st of October from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. GMT +8. So you can join us from anywhere in the world. I know that we have people coming from Canada, from the US. I guess you just have to lose some sleep. I know we have people from the UK, Europe, not so bad. Singapore, Malaysia, Philippines, Australia, pretty good time zones, all right? So make sure you have set aside that time, adjust your time zone to the 7 to 10 p.m. every day on those days. And it's not $4,000, it's gonna be $0. All you have to do is click sign up here, put in your name, your email address, your phone number, where you're coming from. Know that there's going to be the T's and C's. Know that you're going to look out for our email. You have to look out for the email because that's where all the information is coming out to you. And also we'll be setting up the trading accounts for you as well. Put in the coupon code, which is in the chat right now, right? Put on the coupon code and get it for $0. Then click, I don't even put in your credit card details. I don't want your details there. Then click submit and you're in, okay? So with that said, I hope that everyone here will join. If you don't join, it's okay. It's okay if you don't join. You will just be missing out. Next thing I want to share with you is not that. Next thing I want to share with you is this one. Yeah, LCMS Traders Club. On Facebook, search LCMS Traders Club. Click join. If you are there already, fantastic. Those of you who are there, give me a big thumbs up. So that I know who is not on it yet. And we can pick on those people who are not on it yet. It is $49 a month to join, or $199 a year. We will send you all kinds of information, all the trades to enter before we send it on Telegram. Get you into a trade earlier, get you out of a trade faster, make more money, make money easier. Kenneth does his daily updates at about 9-10 o'clock in the night to get you ready when you're ready to trade, give you an update of what happened in the market throughout the whole day. So we have an 11 o'clock call and also a night call so that you get updates of the market throughout the periods. We have updates on news, we have questions and answers, we have weekly calls. So on Monday nights, we have calls to guide you on how to trade better, how to invest in property, how to look at gold, how to look at, soon we'll have cryptocurrency as well coming up. On Wednesday nights, we have tutorials. On Wednesday nights, we actually teach you different ways and different things of how to trade. Insight bars, pin bars, price action, chart patterns, all those things in there so that you can trade better. More tools in your arsenal to trade better, okay? So it's all there, LCMS Traders Club. Make sure you click join. You find us and click join. In terms of Forex Factory, okay, so here comes the news. Here comes what we're going to be looking at. Jackson Hole Symposium has started, much awaited. 2 weeks or 1 week, you've been waiting for this. It has started. With it starting now, we have seen US dollar becoming weak. All right, one of the reasons why, even if you don't know that much about the details, just that headline here, if you can see it, the Fed says we really aren't going to raise rates soon. So when the Fed says we really, 1, really 2, really 3 aren't going to raise rates soon, what does that tell you? They're not going to increase interest rates. They're not planning to increase interest rates. And if they're not planning to increase interest rates, what do you think is going to happen to the US dollar? Is it going to get stronger or weaker? Put it in the chat. What do you think? Is it going to get stronger or weaker if rates remain low for an extended period of time? Come on, make sure you answer. Weaker, 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 weaker. Good stuff. All right, so you see that I like all those. I like everyone who's replying because I recognize all the names. I recognize, well, some phone numbers as well. These are the guys who attend almost every session and participate. So you have to take action, participate. You will learn something. All right. So yes, if they're not going to be increasing rates, we're seeing weakness in the US dollar, and that has actually translated into what's happening in the markets. Okay. So coming back to the news here, that's what happened with Jackson Hole. That's what happened last night with Powell speaking as well. Today, again, not much happening throughout the evenings. We have Governor Bailey speaking from the Bank of England tonight at 9 p.m. So be prepared for that. Let's see if he's going to throw in any surprises. He's probably going to say that they're going to be cautious. They're not going to increase rates. They are still waiting and seeing what's happening in the UK. So with that said, expect some volatility in the pound US dollar, especially with some upside. Okay, it's not going to sound logical. Why is the pound US dollar going to move upside if Governor Bailey comes out and says he's not going to do anything? It's because we really have a weak US dollar. We have a weak US dollar. With that pushing, if Bank of England doesn't do anything, that's probably going to push the pound a little bit higher. I don't think it's going to move a lot more, but it's going to move up a little bit. Okay, so that's today. Not going to be super interesting. I would best suggest some short to medium term trading during this period. Okay, don't try and do big long term trades. Saturday, we still have the Jackson Hole Symposium. Because we are on Friday, we're going to be looking at what's going to happen next week as well. And actually, next week is going to be interesting because with this whole Jackson Hole Symposium coming around, setting the tune. Now we have seen weaker US dollar. Coming into next week, it's also the beginning of the month for September. Tuesday, we'll be talking about the cash rate for Aussie. So Tuesday we'll be having the cash rate Aussie, but Monday we'll be prepping you for this decision. They're going to hold it at 0.25%. Rate statements is going to be important because like the US, they said we really aren't going to increase rates. Let's see what they say for the Reserve Bank of Australia in terms of their rates. I'll tell you more about that on Monday morning. We have manufacturing PMIs, we have GDP coming from Australia on Wednesday morning, we have US ADP non-farm payroll Wednesday. Thursday, we have Governor Bailey and manufacturing PMIs. And then on Friday, importantly, we have the non-farm payrolls. On Friday evenings, we have employment numbers coming from Canada. I'll tell you about that on Friday morning next week. And also non-farm employment change numbers. With the way the market has been going right now, I think that non-farm number is going to be quite important next week on Friday. Okay, so we've done a lot of projections here. Let's come back to look at what's likely to happen today. Looking at the charts now, we know that we've seen that we anticipate a weaker US dollar. Looking at the charts on the US CAD, the last time I spoke about it, I said at that point it's likely to come down and test the 1.3065 level. It's tested this resistance of 1.32, and then now it's coming down. It's coming down towards now at 1.311. Okay, at this point, I think it's close enough to 1.3065. It's close enough to this support level. I wouldn't suggest that you would be tempted to jump into any trades to try and make this 30 pips. It's not worth it. It's not worth it to try and make this 30 pips towards the support level of 1.3065. I would suggest that at this point, stay out. Stay out of the US CAD. If it does come down towards that support level of 1.3065, see if it will break. See if this US dollar weakness is going to continue. If it does continue, then let it break and see whether it will trade towards the 1.2965 level. Okay, see whether it will break 1.3065 towards 1.2965. That would be a very nice trade here. Needs a bit of patience. 30 pips, 40 pips stop loss for a good 70, 80 pip take profit. Okay, again, 30 pip stop loss, 70 pip take profit. You're looking at a risk reward of 1:2. You know, or if you want to be a bit more generous, you look at a 40 pip stop loss for a 70 pip take profit. You're still looking at a positive risk reward ratios on the downside at this point. You're looking at 70, 80 pips towards the 1.2965. Any questions so far? Or happy? Good stuff. All right. Thanks, Jonathan, for the summaries. Okay. If it hits 1.3065 and it doesn't break, if it hits 1.3065 and it doesn't break, would you be tempted to buy it up? Let's put it in the chat again. I'm going to make you all interact with me a little bit more. If the US CAD comes down, hits 1.3065 and looks like it's going to bounce up, would you be tempted to buy? Would you be looking and saying, hey, I can risk 30, 40 pips and try and make 90 pips? Would you do it? Sunil says yes. Everyone else says no. Tae Kyung says yes. A few other a mix of yes and no. A mix of yes and no. Good stuff. I'm actually hoping to see more no's than I see more yeses, see more no's, right? Why? Is because good. I like how some of you are responding. It is counter trend. Look at it. It's been coming since, if I zoom out here, it's been going down since June. Since June, it came down, bounced up a little bit, came down some more, bounced up a little bit, came down some more, bounced up, and has been moving down since June. It's done a good almost 600 pips downwards. Am I looking to buy? You can, if you have that profit margin in there to take that little bit of additional risk, right? We are trading in the FX market, so you can buy or sell. I'm not saying that you cannot, but the safer option is to let it break below and sell. If it bounces, I'll wait for it to go up, turn back down, and start selling again. I'll be more keen for the US CAD to come down, bounce up, hit 1.3205, and then turn down. Then I'll be looking to see whether I can sell it down from this point. That will make it a lot nicer. 50, 40, 50 pip stop loss, 80 pip, 100 pip take profit, I'll sell it down. Make sense? So that's how I look at the markets. That's how I look at analyzing, how I look at looking for the higher probability trades rather than just the higher profit trades taking on more risk. Okay, I'll be teaching you all that over the 4 days at the end of September and early October. We have some surprise coming out for those 4 days as well, only for people who join the 4-day program, absolutely free. So make sure you sign up. Short plug for my program again. Sunil asked, what adds to CAD strength? Several things add to CAD strength. I will be giving the Traders Club members a little bit of info about that because I'm still doing my research. There is a hurricane or something. Kim Hong, give me a nod if it's a hurricane or a typhoon. Hurricane, right? That's going to be, you're mouthing, but I can't hear you. But, you know, hurricane affecting oil prices. That could affect oil prices. We've seen, you know, the US dollar weakness. We've seen the Canadian economy picking up a little bit. We've seen probably the employment numbers next week coming from Canada side possibly going to be a little bit more positive as well. So we could see that the Canadian dollar becoming a little bit stronger, pushing it lower. All right, so now I hope that answers your question there. Any other questions? Any other questions? No, no, no. So let's, good stuff. Yep, Chandler, Hurricane, because it's in North America. Good stuff. Okay, so looking at that, coming back down to Bitcoin. I don't know whether you guys are still interested in cryptocurrency, but we got sick of talking about oil. Oops, go away. We got sick of talking about oil, so we're talking about cryptocurrencies right now. Bitcoin, look at it. Those of you who have attended the Traders Club coaching sessions, does that look like a chart pattern is forming? A little bit of a head there, a little bit of a shoulder there, looking like a bit of a shoulder there as well, right? So we look like if it does break below this point, we could be looking at the head and shoulder pattern, a very not textbook head and shoulder pattern, but we could, it's a formation there. So I do anticipate that with how the markets, the financial markets are stabilizing a little bit, with how we are seeing this little bit of a head and shoulder pattern appearing on Bitcoin, I do think that if prices drop below 11,000, we could see a significant drop lower because of the patterns, because of people moving away from the safer haven aspects. We've seen that gold slowed down its climb. We've seen the yen pairs not, the yen currency not really strengthening as much. People are moving away from that safe haven aspects, which also could lead to Bitcoin coming down off this 11,000 level. Okay, so I think if you are looking, and I said this last week as well, you know, if you are looking to jump into any of these cryptocurrencies, don't look to trade it, look to value, right? Value, because I don't know what the value is, hard to value current crypto at this point, but look to value, look to drop, look for the bounce before you start buying. Don't get into the whole emotions of buying. You might get caught out at the top. Straightforward on Bitcoin. Do you have any other questions? No, no, no. Any other questions or happy? Take it back, Jonathan.
Okay, thanks, Jin, for the analysis on US CAD and Bitcoin. Okay, more important for US CAD information because we do have some news regarding US CAD coming out next Friday. Okay, so the information shared today and level shared today will be relevant for next Friday's news. Okay, just going to launch another poll here on how you found today's session. Okay, and in the meantime, I see quite a lot of questions regarding the 4-day course. The links are there. Chinwei has already posted. Okay, and again, just to repeat what Chinwei has mentioned, please look out for emails. Okay, as we will be communicating with you guys mainly through emails. Okay, and also the Facebook group for the course. Okay, links to our Traders Club are also being posted in the chat. So if any of you new members are interested, please head to that link. Okay, and well, we still have half of you who have not input for the poll. Okay, your feedback will be very much greatly appreciated, as we do this every day. We always try to improve. Okay, so your feedback is very much appreciated. Okay, yeah, as we have the remaining of you filling that in, again, thanks so much for taking half an hour every morning to join us here. Hope we have been providing beneficial information. And don't forget, Kenneth, for the members, Kenneth will be online 9 p.m. around there in the evenings to give you an update of what we share in the morning. Okay, so yeah, okay, we have some questions here. Coupon code, it will be 100 day. I think not day 100. 100 day. Yep. And the website will be 4-day course at lcms.com.sg. Okay, I'm just going to put that there once again. Okay, this is the website to sign up. Yeah, okay, I think thanks Jin for that. Okay, so this is not only limited to you guys. As Jin mentioned, you are able to share privately with your friends who you think may be interested to join us. Okay, based on our experience and past students' experience, this course is definitely very beneficial for your trading. So look forward to see you there. Other than that, have a great day, have a great weekend, trade safe, see you again tonight for Kano session and Monday next week at 11 for Aussie and Kiwi. Okay, that will be important because we have the cash rate coming up on Tuesday for Australia. See you guys, have a good weekend, bye.
Bye.